India's first quarter GDP figures came out this morning, and by most accounts, the reaction has been that the figures are not bad. First quarter GDP came in at 7.7%. That's a little bit slower and lower than the 7.8% recorded in the previous quarter. The main reason we're seeing for the slowdown is because of a long spell of monetary tightening we've seen in India over the last couple of months. India's central bank, the Reserve Bank of India, has raised interest rates 11 times in the last 18 months, and that has created an atmosphere of slowing consumption and slowing demand. Of course, the RBI, the Reserve Bank of India, has been forced to raise interest rates because India is struggling with record high double-digit inflation. So the interest rate hikes have been necessary to try and keep that under control. What it has done, however, is affect domestic demand. That has slowed down, and it's affected spending, it's affected consumption. And this is really best reflected if you look at the auto sector. For months, we've been reporting that India's auto sector is booming. Every month, there are new record sales. But in July this year, we saw auto sales fall for the first time in nearly 3 years. And that is a very good indicator of whether people are spending in India or not. Now, India's GDP figures come out at an interesting time. The country is grappling with an anti-corruption campaign at the moment. We've seen it over the news over the last several days. The Anna Hazare movement against corruption. Now, investors here are calling it Annanomics, and they're waiting to see what impact this will have on India's economy. Many people I spoke to this morning, some economists and some investors, say that if this anti-corruption bill is implemented properly in Parliament, if it goes through, in the long term, it could really be a game changer for economic growth in India. One of the biggest problems India has grappled with has been corruption. And if you look at what's happened in the last couple of months in India, we had a scandal over the Commonwealth Games, over the telecom sector, and all this has cost India several billions of dollars. So if we do end up having a corruption-free and more transparent society, it could be the best thing for India's growth. Malika Kapoor, CNN, Mumbai.